See, what most people don't know is that Friday, I was out of here. I was out of here. But I listened to God. Most people don't realize I got a job opportunity for $45 an hour. $45 an hour. Not only that, but they needed a couple people to work part-time on Saturdays and Sundays for $22 an hour doing another job. And I said, I would do it. And I was leaving out of town. I was happy. I had my little book bag. I had my clothes. I was like, yes, I'm out of here. I snuck it out the window. I was like, they won't even know what hit them. And God said, I'm going to bless you in the same place they try to destroy you in. I said, what? What does that mean? Yeah. What, in New York? Nope. I'm not even going to be in that state. You're right. All of a sudden, the worst blizzard in my life. I'm a driver. If you ask about me, they'll tell you. I am a driver. Getaway driver, best driver. All drivers you could ever name. I've been that driver. Trailers, tractor trailers, trucks, what they call it, tow trucks. You name it, I drove it. I drove it, and I drove the heck out of it. But listen, I got the worst blizzard that I've ever seen. I couldn't even see my hood. I said, God, what is this? What are you trying to do? He says, you never prayed to me. You never asked me. You just took off. I said, God, well, is this right what I'm doing? No. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean no? I'm going to get this job. I don't care. All of a sudden, the worst thing, my car started losing control. I said, well, wait a minute. What's going on? I look down, my gas light goes on. I said, what the heck is happening here? All of a sudden, I see a gas station. I pull in, I get a full tank. I'm ready to jump back on the road because I am going to get this job. Well, guess what? God brought me back to Potsdam. I said, well, God, why are you bringing me back here? I don't want to be here. I'm tired of this. He says, I'm going to bless you in the same place where they try to destroy you at. I said, well, what does that mean? I don't know. Well, my old boss just sent me a text message. Said, hey, when you moved out, get the keys and leave it in the mailbox. I said, oh, man. God, I thought you were going to bless me in the same place where they destroyed me. With that same breath in my mouth and me opening up that guy's text message, because I don't even want to say his name, my boss calls me up and says, hey, I got a house that I haven't been able to sell. If you want, you can move in. Never told this guy about I needed a house, an apartment. I never told this guy anything. Hey, God is real. Believe in him, guys. Because he's going to bless me in front of my enemies. The people that try to destroy me, break me down, hurt me, curse my name, dirty my name, when they themselves were the dirty ones. I never did anything. I could speak anything I want to speak. I never let my actions become actions, right? I stir the pot, and I watched you become the villain in my story. See that? What bad stuff have they seen me done? I'll sit and wait. Because I told you that this is how it was going to play out. I told most church folks, but one guy in particular, how it was going to play out. Not only that, but I wrote it down word for word how Potsdam has treated me. Word for word. I've showed him. He knows. I told him this is what they're going to do. Next, this is what they're going to do. Next, this is what they're going to do. And you guys did exactly how I wrote it down, how I said it was going to happen. Guys, the same thing you guys try to do in this town, you guys have done in 46 different states, 50-something towns. And then when I'm ready to go, they see that I'm the good guy, and then they go ahead and turn around and beat up the guys that were harassing me. That's why I try to tell you guys, the problem is not when I'm here, it's when I leave. And it's not because of the people that I brought with me, because half of those people I take with me. It's the people that you guys irritated in the town that try to make me out to be the bad guy, that they all of a sudden get something from God and say, what? And then they go for the people that were persecuting me, because then they go, wait a minute, that wasn't right what they did to him then. I try to tell you, this plays out just how it happened the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth. It's over 10 times. But one thing I'm going to tell you, this is the first time a church has ever done this to me. The first time a church has ever done this to me. This was the church that I prayed for. I said, God, I want a church that they make disciples. God, I want a church that's got 5 churches. God, I want a church that has beautiful people with Teslas and all this. You guys were part of my prayer. Because if it wasn't for the perfect church to persecute me, then I would have never known that people are really, really, really cold-hearted in this world. They're really, like, I wish you could see my face, and I wish I could take the sticker off so you could distort the face, but wow, you guys were mean as hell. You guys were cruel. Nobody, I'm going to tell you guys right now, nobody deserves the treatment that you guys did to me. The way you guys treated me and tried to persecute me and turn me out to be the bad guy. Really? Like, it really hurts me. It hurts me to know that people that I cared for, and I said, God, not these people, protect them, and I'm fighting battles for these people, and I'm doing all this. These people? The people that I came here to save, God? You're telling me the people that I came here to save are the people that are chasing me and persecuting me? Wow. I guess we both learned a hard lesson there. That was probably one of the hardest lessons I ever learned. But one lesson I do remember, never trust no one. And I broke that rule by trusting Judah. Out of all people, Judah. I don't trust nobody. I don't tell nobody nothing, but I trusted Judah. But I am glad that I lied to Judah on purpose, because he was a Christian. And I knew somehow one day a Christian was going to hurt me. I was told this from when I started walking the feet of God, walking in his feet. So I knew not to be honest with him, because there was something about him. And it tickled my stomach. I knew it. As soon as he bought that car and the plates matched Judah's number, I knew it was him. As soon as I seen his plates, I said, hey, can I get a lease? Hey, I need a lease. I even stopped going to church. He told me, hey, come back to church. I said, no, man, I don't want our friendship to break because of the church. I didn't understand what was happening at the time. I just didn't get it. I was thinking that he was really my friend, but in reality, I should have realized what God had put, that he was the evil one next to me. And even when God said evil was closer to you than you thought, when I flew to Florida, I was like, whoa, what does that mean? Always follow your intuition. Always follow your sixth sense. Always follow your gut. God has put that there for a reason. Most people don't follow it. They get hurt. Most people that don't follow it go tell their pastors or their leaders or anything, and they tell them don't do it. Trust me, God put that intuition, that feeling, that gut, that tickle, that something for a reason. Love you guys.